Good stuff.
Petromans 842RG. The deployment of the Agito cadets initiated drastic progress toward the recovery of Rubrum's occupied territory. Following the cadets' brilliant success, the Consortium of 8 approved Operation Retaliate, a bold gambit to recover most of their lost territory. The cadets were informed of the ruling immediately.
The 25th Infantry is gradually being driven back. Dominion military activity is on the rise, and Concordia appears to be in league with them.
Warrior of Light.
The Queen of Concordia is a cautious woman. She won't fully commit to a war.
Steve Bloom.
She sent reinforcements, but she's keeping them far from the front lines.
You'll receive your orders later. Dismissed.
Sir.
Sid's a bastard in this game.
I'll be requiring your services shortly.
Very well.
Nimbus? Who's Nimbus? He's gonna be a problem drinker, I'm sure.
Is it your intention to use him?
That is not your concern. Status report.
Yes, sir. Engine 9 is operating within normal parameters. All we need to do is locate the target. Then a focused disruption should bring it under our control.
Cool.
Speed up the search. Do whatever it takes.
Sir.
The gears are turning. Faster than I had imagined. I must finish this before the thunder sounds.
Not the thunder. Oh no. He's gonna summon Ramu. It's gonna be bad. Very bad. How you doing? Doing alright, man?
Lord Shuyu. But will that protect us? I mean, will that lead to the safety of the Dominion?
I am l'Cie. Nothing more, nothing less.
He's a l'Cie.
Forgive my asking.
Lord Shuyu is a l'Cie. I trust his judgment.
Okay.
Then the Dominion army will proceed according to plan, if it pleases you.
Do as you wish. There are no guarantees that I can make to you. Should the worst happen, order a retreat.
Should the worst happen.
Let us trust in the crystal's guidance.
Let's see.
How exactly are you going to make up for this?
Uh-oh.
Meaning what?
Your unauthorized use of military personnel. This is a serious matter. A man is dead.
Uh-oh.
I don't see the problem. One soldier died. That's all. And the children did a splendid job retaking the capital. Or is it too hard for you to calculate gains against losses?
Even so, there were other more qualified scouts and intelligence officers in the military for that task. Why did it have to be him? Why did it have to be Izana Kunagiri?
Because that's the one he wanted.
What?
I don't know how the two of them met. But Ace made it clear that's who he wanted.
That's your only reason? You let one of my soldiers die because one of your brats said he wanted him to come?
That's right. I needn't remind you that the Chancellor has the final say on all military matters. Surely you wouldn't oppose his decision.
Told him.
I asked for him? He died because of me? Sana. Kunagiri.
Don't take it too hard, bro.
Ace, are you okay? You don't look so good. Makina? Makina Kunagiri? Yeah, that's me. Seriously, are you okay? sorry. You're acting weird.
Arestia will revive all fallen squad members when you return to Academia, enter a town, or start a mission. So that's a good thing. So that's pretty much how you revive your characters. A new entry. Several new entries, I would think. Time dimension 1 day, 12 hours. So that's basically 24 hours because 1 day is 12 hours. So that's pretty much how that works, if you didn't know. Wonder if, yeah, the, cave thing's not on the map. For whatever reason. It's just not, sir. Okay, so... we got a bunch of stuff we can do now. And again, you know, you don't have enough time to do anything, but luckily I'm using a mod that makes it so we should be able to do everything. So, it's cool. Whoa! Calm down, sir. You don't need to go that fast. How you doing? You kids in Class 0 are on good terms with Miss Emina Hanaharu, correct? You damn right we are. We have reason to suspect that she may in fact be an Imperial spy. I doubt that. Given that she is one of our most valued and admired instructors, we must handle the situation carefully so as not to damage a potentially innocent woman's reputation. The only way to learn the truth is to check if she was branded with a Militis ID number, and we are currently in the midst of developing a spell that should allow us to do just that. When the time comes, we'll be asking for your assistance in the investigation. Until then, however, keep this information between the two of us. Quiet down, sir. You are pissing me off. Alright. Alright. So while we're doing this, we can actually unlock Chocobo breeding. And basically how that works, I think it takes 6 hours of, you know, timed emission to get a Chocobo to breed. So with a 12-hour break, you should be able to breed Chocobos twice. But it's not really important early on because you can't get the best Chocobo, the Master Chocobo, until later. So, yeah. Not incredibly important right now, but you know how it goes. How you doing, sir? Grand Sorcerer. The Doctor devised the SO system specifically to help you cadets discover your true potential. Whether you partake or not is up to you. Has the challenge proven too much for you? So you can refuse them, but... I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you never know. That's the spirit. Hostess or something. Bum bum bum. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you can actually find Chocobos on the world map. Not yet, but they will be available in later areas. So, yeah. Also, I think now we can trade our knowing tags with the Class 8 Moogle. Let's, bump. And I think the arena is now open, which is something Now that we've been kicking the Empire off our doorstep, it's finally safe to venture outside Academia, Kupo. Stepping out into Orient causes 6 hours to elapse, yeah. So you can't leave Academia if there's not at least 6 hours. And I don't think it actually advances. Head over to the Chocobo Ranch and try breeding some Chocobos of your own, Kupo. I don't think it actually advances until you return. I think that's how it works. But, yeah. Look at now, this dude has an info thing over his head. It is I, the Class 8th Moogle. I have taken upon myself to retrieve knowing tags from the field, Kupo. All fair denizens of the Dominion receive these IDs at birth, Kupo. Shouldst thou chance upon one of these tags in thy travels, do be so kind as to deliver it unto me. Knowing tags are found on the bodies of dead soldiers and strewn about the battlefield. Collect these Dominion IDs and return them to the Class 8th Moogle. The reward you receive changes depending on the number of tags you return at one time. So what that basically means is it's not cumulative. So if you give them 10 and then give them 10 more later, you won't get a reward for 20. So that's pretty much how that works. So yeah. So it's better to just kind of hang on to them until you get a certain amount. Hast thou come to deliver knowing tags, Kupo? Nah. Without a soldier's knowing tag, we have no way of sending a notice to his or her family. It is our duty to recover the IDs of all those who have given their lives for Rubrum. Tally-ho, Kupo. Yeah, so we probably want to hold on to them for now. Until we get more, I think. Because I believe for 1 to 9 of them, you get a potion. 10 to 19, you get an X potion. 20 to 39, an X ether. 40 to 59, you get a Dominion helmet. 60 to 79, Mega Elixir. 80 to 98, Phoenix Down, and 99, Phoenix Pinion. So the rewards aren't really that great, but you know. Maybe go for the Dominion helmet, I don't know. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, like I said, the rewards aren't really that big of a deal, so. So we can go to the Chocobo range. So also starting from Chapter 2, you may randomly find a wild cactuar in certain parts of Academia. So it can be found either in Airship Landing, Back Garden, Terrace, or Chocobo Ranch. So when you approach him, he'll automatically retreat, but he'll leave behind an item. Essentially. In Chapter 2, it'll just be some accessory, but in Chapter 3, it'll actually be a Lassie crystal. And in Chapter 5, it'll be a key item for a quest. So, yeah. So, he doesn't appear in one of the 4 possible locations only, he can appear in any of them. How you doing? Info. You looking to learn a thing or two about breeding? And I thought kids your age knew darn near everything about all that. I say this here world's just full of surprises. Breeding is when you pair up a mama and a papa chocobo and have the mama lay an egg. A chickling hatches from the egg and grows into a chocobo. It's a miracle of life. Is it now? Breeding is when you pair up a mama and a papa chocobo and have the mama... Okay, yeah, we already did that. By pairing up the right chocobos and feeding them the right greens, I reckon you might be able to hatch a rare breed you don't often see in the wild. Excuse me. Excusez-moi, man. What the beep? Sometimes they lay an egg or two, but I've heard that sometimes chocobos lay a whole heap of eggs. Breeding's a pretty darn stressful job for the chocobos, though, so we release them when they're done. Okay. How do I breed chocobos? You looking to learn a thing or two about breeding? Your age knew darn near everything about all that. I say, this here world is just full of surprises. You keep saying that. Breeding is when you pair up a mama and a papa chocobo and have the mama lay an egg. A chickling hatches from the egg and grows into a chocobo. It's the miracle of life and such. By pairing up the right chocobos and feeding them the right greens, I reckon you might be able to hatch a rare breed you don't often see in the wild. So chocobo breeding isn't really that important. You know, well, like chocobos can't get you in any secret areas or anything. But, you know, it's basically just like a monster-free means of transportation. And they can actually be used to attack enemies in RTS missions, but not really important. Sometimes they lay an egg or two, but I've heard that sometimes chocobos lay a whole heap of eggs. Breeding's a pretty darn stressful job for the chocobos, though, so we release them when they're done. Okay. What are greens? I tell you, chocobos sure do love chomping on greens. There's all kinds of greens you can feed your chocobos when they breed. Gisal and Kraka greens are pretty popular on account of their ability to produce rare breeds, while Pasana and Tantal greens help pass down the traits of the mama or the papa. That there's about the gist of it. I reckon you'll come across other kinds of greens, but I'll let you test them out for yourself. Okay. So there's different kinds of chocobos. There's, of course, the regular chocobo, which are pretty much found everywhere. There's not really anything special about them. Select a male chocobo, select a female chocobo, and then you can select a green. You can use a Gisal to just get a regular chocobo. I mean, most of the first ones, you just need regular chocobos. Gisal. Hatch Prediction War Chocobo. Yeah, so the War Chocobo is kind of like the second tier, so to speak. It's a little bit stronger than regular ones. And you just need to breed 2 chocobos, 2 regular chocobos, and you'll pretty much either get a regular chocobo or a war chocobo. So hopefully we'll get a war chocobo. Your chocobo laid eggs. Nah. Da-na-na. Congratulations, partner. The breeding was a success. I reckon it'll be some time till any eggs hatch, though. You know, 6 hours. Because in order to get the 3rd tier chocobo, you need to breed a regular chocobo and a war chocobo. Or 2 war chocobos. Either way. Either way. Okay. So anyway, it's good to kind of do that so that you can kind of have that going about it. So let's see, Yeah, so again, more on what the heck? Okay, more on that cactuar thing. Yeah, it can only be encountered once in every chapter, but twice in chapter 3. But yeah, again, if you see him, he'll only drop an item. So it doesn't look like he's here. Oh wait, we went the wrong side. He might be over here. So yeah, here, if we encounter him, I think he just gives some crappy accessory or something. Not really anything important. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, he can appear in either the Terrace, Chocobo Ranch, Back Garden, or Airship Landing. And there's no pattern to it, it's just completely randomized. So you could just go between those 4 areas and try to encounter him. Essentially, we can try the Terrace. He's not here. He could be at the airship landing. Kupo? Head to the arena to participate in combat simulations, secret training sessions, Kupo. Yeah, that'll be important. Plus, that's a good way to just try out the different characters. He's not here. So you could just the easiest way to encounter him is to probably use the airship landing and just keep entering and re-entering, because like I said, it's random every time you enter. So since the other places involve going through it time, and the back garden requires you to open a door, so just keep on entering in here till he ends up popping up. It kind of reminds me of trying to get a rare game to spawn in FF12. Guess this would be a good time to put speed up, huh? Makes sense, right? Where are you at, Mr. Cactuar? I don't think he's hard to see or anything. So I think there's like an estimated about 3 to 10% chance of encountering him, so it may take a bit. It may happen quickly, you never know. Not sure where he actually appears here, but not sure the exact spot. And again, now that we can leave to the world map, it takes 6 hours. So before you leave, you want to make sure that you get any like tasks and such before you do so. And don't come back until you've done everything that you want to do. That's essentially kind of the rule of thumb. And I think we're also going to unlock the ability to upgrade spells as well. So that'll also be a thing. We're definitely not getting very lucky, are we? Again, this one's not very important, but you know, I kind of want to do it anyway. Having to speed up things nice, though. Again, I'm not sure, like, if it's like if there's a certain spot that he appears, or what the dealio is. I mean, we are going to be coming back here for events, so we can just kind of do that then. Or maybe we'll end up running into him in the other thing. Who knows, but like I said, there's about a 3 to 10% chance of him showing up, so you never know if that's gonna work. We'll try a few more times and then we'll just move on with our lives for now. Because I think there's some more classes we can take, you know, lectures. So crank those out. And while we're there, we could check the back garden, see if he pops up there. I'll try one more time. Okay, well, we'll head to the classroom now and set on some lectures. Set in on. You know what I'm saying. Guess we'll go to the terrace real quick, see if we can get it to pop there. Not sure where he would actually appear, but you know. Let's go to the classroom, the classroom, the classroom. Woo! Uh-oh. Well. There you are, darling. I was hoping to have a little chat with you. Surely you have a moment for your dear mother, don't you? This portal will take you to the Alto Crystarium, a sacred spot where we develop all sorts of incantations from the phantoma you dears collect for me. And don't worry your pretty little head about the details. Just remember that you children are doing a great service for the Dominion and your dear mother. Why don't you head over to the Alto Crystarium and have a look for yourself? I'm sure it'll be worth your while, darling. Yeah, so that's how you upgrade spellage and stuff. So we can check that out. Alto Crystarium. I think you basically use Phantoma to upgrade. Upgrade spells and such. Alto Crystarium. How you doing, man? Queen's Hero, apparently. The type of Phantoma harvested changes depending on the type of magic used to subjugate the target. Really? I did not know that. For example, fire spells will produce red Phantoma, and, well, I'm sure you understand, don't you? Well, what about physical attacks? Maybe white, or something? I don't freaking know, man. Woo! Oh yeah, Mario time. That's a big book. It's a mechanical book. I guess. Ooh. Okay. Magic Thunder RF now available. Nice. I like that better than Fireball, actually. Enhanced spells at the Alto Crystarium and relic terminals around Orients. New magic can be unlocked by fulfilling certain conditions. Okay, so fire, ice, lightning, defense. Unique! We can't do unique, because we're not unique and such. Cure, wall. Cure. Cure is probably like the most important to upgrade, really. I would say. Cure. Defense. Although this healing spell has been used since before sorcery was established, because Academia originally prioritized the development of attack magic, they sanctioned this build just after Fire Rifle. Okay. Yeah, so you can upgrade different aspects like cast time, ghost recovery, heal more effectively by enhancing recovery couplet, and it tells you how many Phantoma it takes. Verdant, we don't have any Verdant. Green or in green. Heal more effectively by enhancing recovery Koopa. I guess we can upgrade that. 39. Yep. Upgrade complete. Nice. So that's what you use a bunch of the Phantoma for. Not all of it, but wall. That also takes green. Specifically developed in order to defend against the Empire's artillery, this protective spell now serves as the Dominion Army's primary defensive magic. Cool. We don't have any unique lightning. This lightning spell was developed and sanctioned shortly after Fire Rifle, but because the military soon had the superior Thunder Shotgun, this spell saw little use in combat. So we can upgrade several different aspects of it, except MP cost. Power, MP cost, cast time, range, and speed. Deal more damage by enhancing power. I guess we should do that, huh? That takes yellow. Of course, upgrading power takes down MP cost, or takes up MP cost, so to speak. I mean, it makes sense. Upgrade complete. That mainly takes yellow. MP cost takes Sepia, which we don't have any. Upgrading speed takes yellow and red. Thunder Shotgun. The first lightning spell officially sanctioned. Thunder Shotgun was rushed into development due to lightning's effectiveness against machinery, resulting in the spell being completed before researchers could force the bolts to converge. Can't upgrade any of that. Ice! Blizzard Bomb, that's the only one we have there. Designing with Designed with close quarters combat in mind, this spell has limited range but allows the caster to attack in all directions at once, and has thus succeeded in propagating a new fighting style. So it mainly takes cyan and blue and fire rifle. The first spell officially sanctioned for military use at Academia, the development of Fire Rifle stemmed from the already employed tactic of launching flames at the enemy. Mainly takes red and Magneta. And Fire Shotgun. Although originally intended to be an alternate elemental variation of Thunder Shotgun, Sorcery was unable to force flames into a straight line, and Academia settled on sanctioning the spell as one that scatters around small spheres of fire. Again, basically red and Magneta. Guess we could upgrade the power of this bad boy. Woo! Upgrade complete. Strike from further away by enhancing range. I guess we could do that. Woo! Upgrade complete. Okay. We can upgrade ice, I suppose. Actually, we can't. We can only upgrade cast time. Save precious seconds by enhancing cast time, Kubo. Sure, why not? Upgrade complete. Okay, that's pretty much all we can do for now. Alright. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, you can also access it from these things, which is a cool little dealio. We're in chapter 2.